Welcome back, everybody, to another pickups video with Jeff. So I changed around the camera setup using a slightly different camera. Hope this looks a little bit better this time, but got some fun items in. I got my Kino Lorber sale item in, or items in a little while ago, but then I got a few odds and ends in the meantime as well, and so there's a little bit of a pickups video going on here. My collection is increasing, but I'm also I went through most of my shelves and I'm streamlining, so there'll be some items I'm getting out of the collection due to being duplicates or just items I don't think I'll be watching anytime soon or ever again. But hey, that's the life of a collector, always looking to streamline. But we'll go ahead, we'll get started. Before I get to Kino Lorber, I got a few fun items here. This is something somebody offered if I was to pay shipping, they would send me. This is not official, but I got Hulu's Prey, the Predator prequel, and this looks great. Absolutely love it. I love that it came in a green case, and I like the cover art. Looks pretty good. It's a see-through green case. Not much for reverse art, but I can always kind of print something off and kind of flesh that out a little bit for me. And then as well, I like my Steven Seagal. Of course, I got to get the triple pack. I love a couple of these movies. Above the Law is pretty fun. Under Siege is probably the one movie I'm really looking forward to out of this movie. And I think Tommy Lee Jones is absolutely fantastic. In Under Siege, he's a great villain. And, some of the fight scenes are fun. And then, there's a particular birthday cake scene in here that I absolutely find hilarious and always enjoyed as a teenage boy. If you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. And then there's Under Siege 2, which is okay. It's enjoyable enough to watch, but for the price of this triple pack that was on Amazon, can't really go wrong. And as well, this finally showed up after, what was that, a month ago? That I got Rambo 3. And so I'm pretty excited for this. And now I can finally watch the 4 Rambo movies in no time. And because it came out recently, House of the Dragon 4K, baby. Love the first season. I've already started a little bit of a rewatch on these. This is just the standard edition. I did not go for this steelbook because of the stacking of the discs in that. But I'm not really a fan of that with steelbooks, but oh well. And then of course, Kurt Russell. Classic used cars. This is on a great price on Amazon. I believe it was like $12 or something like that. And it's the Shout Select line. So I haven't seen this movie in a while, but I'm a big Kurt Russell guy, so I have to increase the collection. I never even had this on DVD, but I know I've seen it at least multiple times. It's a fun comedy, and I have a good time with it. All right, Kino time. All right, we'll go a little rapid fire on these. Some of these I haven't seen, but they are excellent prices, or they were in the While Supplies Last section. Now, forgive me if I don't remember exactly which was in While Supplies Last. It's already been a little bit. But I got Fraternity Vacation, 80s early comedy. Don't know much about this other than I know Tim Robbins is in this. And that's about all I know. I'm not the biggest Tim Robbins guy, but I do like my 80s cheesy comedies like this. So that is in the collection now. Got some 4Ks. I got Dressed to Kill. This is an excellent movie. Love Michael Caine and Nancy Allen in this. Such a fun movie. I never had it on previous Blu-ray or DVD, so it's really nice to have that in the collection now. And of course, Rutger Hauer, Blind Fury. Of course, I had the Mill Creek release with the VHS slipcover. That's going to be leaving the collection because I find this to be the edition I want the most, and then we'll actually watch. So, I like that. Of course, 4K, Eastern Promises, Viggo Mortensen. Love this movie. Such a good, fun movie, and I'm eager to get into a lot of these, but time is of the essence lately. So, hopefully soon, things will slow down, and we'll get into watching some of these, maybe doing some reviews. because I did mention I would start doing reviews. This is just sort of a let's catch up with the haul, and then we'll get to work on some videos where I actually watch these and then talk about them. And then, of course, Charles Bronson, Violent City. Don't know much about this one, honestly, but it's Charles Bronson. During the era, I'm a big fan. So this is from like the early 70s. And this has got, what, Violent City and The Family in here. It's a little bit of a double pack, it looks like. And, yeah, I don't know too much about these, but early Charles Bronson is awesome, especially from the 70s. Got another double feature, The Abominable Dr. Phibes and Dr. Phibes, or Phoebes, please correct me if I'm wrong, Rises Again. I don't know much about these, but I do like Vincent Price. I don't have much of him in my collection, but this was a pretty good price, and I couldn't resist, so added that in. 4K Tropic Thunder. What do you mean, you people? This is such a fun movie. I love Ben Stiller and Jack Black and Robert Downey, all the way to Tom Cruise. Still came with a slipcover, excellent price. Do wait for those Kino sales if you really are trying to watch your budget. This was $14.99. A lot of these 4Ks were not badly priced, so I've already kind of watched a little bit of the features on that and spot checked like the transfer on the, because they only did the 4K of the theatrical. Looks great. And then I got a couple DVDs. Well, a DVD. I got Nightfall, which I don't know much about, but this is science fiction. I'm a huge sci-fi guy, and when I read the premise of this, it looked really up my alley. I don't know if I'll end up liking it or not, but for the price that it was, it's like, sure, why not? I know this is more of a Code Red title, but Kino does sell some Code Red and Scorpion releasing titles on there. So when you're looking at sales, don't be afraid to actually start poking through all the pages or filtering for the other sub-labels, because they can have some really good deals in here, as evidenced by my next title. Well, good is kind of questionable, but when you're talking early Demi Moore, Charles Band, if you know what I'm talking about, you know I'm talking about Parasite 3D. And this is as cheesy as it gets, man. It's early Charles Band. This is a so bad it's fun movie, and it's early Demi Moore. So if you want to check this out, I wouldn't be telling you not, I wouldn't even be showing this if I thought, you know, to some value of entertainment, this ranks right up there. Especially if you're partaking in any sort of extraneous activity. So have a drink, have whatever. It helps with the enjoyment of the movie. And to round it off, I like my film noir. And this is what I like the most from Kino are these sets. Volume 9, Volume 10. I haven't opened these up yet, but I will be at some time this year. And who knows, maybe I'll do some reviews of these for us. All right. Yeah, I got a... pardon the throat, but I have a little bit of a stack here, so I need to get to watching, get to enjoying. And hey, that's pretty much what I got this time around. If you like any of these videos or movies or shows, hey, throw those comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, share this around. You know, we're trying to grow our channel. We're working our way towards 100 subs. That way we can get an actual custom URL. We're not monetized. We don't get nothing for free. We pay for most of this. My prey, I just had a buddy who said, if you cover for shipping, I'll send this to you. So I covered for the shipping, and I got that in. So thank you to you. I'm not going to out your name because I don't usually get those. But if we get a real release of that, I will pick it up. No offense. But I just want to say thank you, everybody. This is going to be a fun year for us. Check out our YouTube videos. We got some Kolchak movie reviews going on right now as we're covering the show on our podcast. Check us out, SunsAndShadows.com. Hey, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms. We got Facebook, Twitter. We are at Suns and Shadows. We're also on Instagram at Suns and Shadows Cast. We are at SunsAndShadows.com. Thank you again, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.